Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Phoenix and this is the Consumer's Guide to Filmmaking. The drama, 2026, Christopher Morey. This film follows a couple named Charlie and Emma. A couple years into their blossoming relationship, the two decide to get married. When these two, and the best man and maid of honor, Mike and Rachel, are taste testing for potential catering, the topic of the worst thing they've done comes up, and they all go around stating what they've done. When they get to Emma, her answer leads to a destructive spiral that will forever alter everyone's life. Christopher Morey is a director that entered my radar when his film Dream Scenario entered my top 5 of 2023. Spoilers for that list, but Dream Scenario is fucking great. Watch it. When I found out he was making this film starring Rob Pat and Zendaya, I was immediately curious. Man, I should have known this was gonna bang, but I still was not expecting it to bang like it did. Goddamn, what a movie. Every piece of this movie, every single piece, was constructed with such purpose and intent. The cinematography by DP Arseny Khachaturian, I think I said that right. I'm not going to try again. He showed us how using proper 35mm film can create such a warmth to each image. It can enhance lighting choices, and it makes the framing and camera work in each scene all the more impressive. I love the dolly zoom in during the wedding in the final act. It was a really stark shot choice. But one of the pieces that really sealed the deal for me in this film being just fucking amazing was the editing. Done by director Christopher Morey and Josh Raymond Lee, every single cut in this film was done with the intent of showing the mental conflict that is happening with these characters. The words that are coming out of their mouths are matched with quick glimpses of other moments that correspond to what they are saying. Whether done for bleak comedy, or to show the before-mentioned inner turmoil, or to exposit information, the cuts in this film were clean and precise. One of my favorite cuts in this film was when Charlie finds a mug with a picture of a gun on it, but we don't see the mug fully. We only catch a blink and you miss it glimpse before he chucks it. Only later is it revealed what the mug was, and reveals like those were just incredible. It even pulled a Red Rocket edit, kinda, where it cut before a big shit show happened and showed the aftermath. Like, it eventually circled back and showed it, but it still was great just cutting before we saw anything else happen. Sound is a big part of this film. The original score by Daniel Pemberton is super minimal. Each piece is mostly a bunch of sharp flute hits. It really doesn't go beyond that, but it creates such a tense atmosphere. The soundtrack of licensed songs throughout the film was just full of bangers, but bangers used with express purpose. I enjoyed the use of Inside Out by Jessie Ray, a gitchy little pop song that was used throughout the film as, their song. Couples do that, it's cute. Its use at the end of the film as this, callback was really, really emotional. But literally just the sound in this film was so purposeful. Considering the subject matter, which I'll get to in a bit, the sound design primes us to treat loud bangs as gunshots. The scene in the photographer's studio made us feel like every picture taken was the pull of a trigger. There was a loud crack during the wedding scene that sounded like a gun, but was just the DJ dicking with cables. Related to the DJ, when Zendaya entered the banquet hall while the DJ was preparing her equipment, the music started to crackle, like Zendaya's presence was causing problems. All this fantastic direction, and it is bringing to life this incredible script. Walking a fine line in terms of taste, the drama handles its subject matter with both poise and a cheeky sense of humor. Spoilers from here on out, go see the movie, it's fucking great. But Emma's confession is that she planned a school shooting. She got a gun, she was gonna use it, but things happened that prevented her from doing so, and she backed out. This revelation causes Charlie to reconsider everything. It makes the audience question whether this relationship can survive such a thing, if relationships in general can survive such information being put out there. The ending is this bittersweet scene, and whatever your interpretation of it, it will leave just a big mark on you. Charlie and Emma are brought to life by Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, respectively. These two brought such humanity to these characters. Robert Pattinson, from the big reveal onward, was this giant growing ball of nerves and anxiety. He was awkward from the first scene, sure, but holy shit, he goes off the rails. Zendaya brought such subtle pain to this character. From the reveal onward, she was just trying her best to salvage things, and you could tell it was bringing up all this trauma. The scenes where both were trying to rationalize this information were so realistic and well performed. To support these two, Mahmoudou Afi, I think that's how you say it, and Alana Haim played Mike and Rachel. In particular, I think Alana Haim was fantastic in this film. Her sheer outrage during the reveal felt like just a shoot. Like, she was just pissed. And her entire performance during the wedding was fantastic. That cackle she let out during Emma's dad's speech was so petty and just so real. For what is essentially a 4-person cast, every character felt so fleshed out and dynamic, all thanks to this tight script and these incredible actors. So, as I kind of alluded to, I didn't expect any of what this film had to offer. But considering Christophe Borgly's other films, it's really kind of shocking that I didn't see any of this coming. From the same man that made Dream Scenario, I should have expected a darkly funny, challenging, and brilliantly written character piece, tackling modern issues in such a provocative and fascinating manner, all while bringing out career highlight performances from Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. Just brilliant in every facet of its making. The drama is my favorite film of 2026 so far. It's a potential lock for my favorite as well, and has a surefire spot on my decade list for the 2020s. I cannot wait to see this movie again. Watch this fucking movie. And you know what it is. 10 out of 10. Catch you later, guys.